with a bag. What's heart to a guy with some cash? What's pain to a guy that's mad? Said. What's broke to a guy with a mask? What's broke to a guy with a plan? I just wanna kick it, that's all I ask. Like, let me explain what I did. Can I kick it? Hold on. Yeah, I got some rings and a range. Can I kick it? Yeah.
The NFL is on EA Sports, and we're at Raymond James Stadium in Tampa, Florida. Just a short time ago, the Buccaneers emerging from their tunnel to the roar of this frenzied crowd here in the Sunshine State. And we're in the big ship, and fittingly, everyone here ready to do battle as Tampa Bay gets ready to match up with the Kansas City Chiefs. Here's the punter, Bradley Pinion, on to get us started. And off we go from Tampa. Taken about 7 yards deep. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
That would carry for the former Michigan State man, Le'Veon Bell. Gets this to the 24 for a gain of 4.
Jason Pierre-Paul on the stop.
From the 24, Mahomes. And going, and got his man complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. All right, Charles, let me put you in the head of one of those defenders out there. You have a big play like that go against you so early. What does that shake your confidence?
Hey, yo, what's up?
It shouldn't, but it often does, because your thought process all during the week is how you're going to get after that offense and make your plays. And when they make one against you, it makes you a little bit hesitant.
Time to regroup.
God dang, bro.
Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. On play action, it's Mahomes. Flushed out right.
Dang.
Oh, did he hang on to
Oh.
it? He did on the dive. Nice grab. A game there of 30 big ones.
They're moving the ball through the air pretty well in this opening drive, and to me it was evident that they were set on doing exactly that here to get this game started.
Go Super Bowl matchup, baby.
Determination
Go.
is certainly paying off.
On the option, Mahomes will run it.
Let's go.
Take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Taking it in from 14 yards out. And the Chiefs take it right down and score on the opening drive. Defensively, they told us that the top priority was defending option plays this week. But here on the very first drive, the defense broke down a bit.
It certainly did, and it's really not a surprise because defending option football is difficult. You have to think too much. Most of the time, you just react to what you see and you play fast. Here you're reacting, you're processing. Do I have the back? Do I have the quarterback? Who do I take? Do I take on a blocker? And next thing you know, he's in the end zone.
And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. Brady and the Buccaneers here, 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. A first carry for Leonard Fournette. And he'll maybe get it back to the 25 here on the first play, but no more than that. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. To throw, it's Brady.
That is healthy, bro. Oh my
Takes it
God.
across the 40-yard line. 16 yards, a first down.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Brady going to throw. And he's taken down. A Chiefs sack. Tano Passigno. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
To try again after the sack. Brady, and nearly an interception here on their opening drive. But instead, third down. Charles, already trailing by touchdown early. This offense, how imperative is it for them to get points out of this drive?
Well, they feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense. But I think even more so, you just want to avoid 3 and outs. You want to be able...
And now a fumble. Brady loses the football. Offensively lucky they're able to keep the football, but now 4th down, so they'll have to boot it away.
I do think, though, they're going to look at this as a positive. 1, they recovered the fumble, so they retained possession. But 2, being able to punt it changes field position for them. Imagine if that turnover takes place there. Now your defense has to go onto the field and try and hold. Instead, they get a little breathing room.
He had his sights on the end zone, no doubt, but is brought down after a huge return there. And the Chiefs will have excellent field position here as they take over. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll run for the first time with Clyde Edwards-Helaire. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Sliding out of the pocket. Open man is Hill. He's got it. Woo, yeah! And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Tyreek Hill.
I don't know no better, I'm on this every day. You cannot run with me, boy, I'm a heavyweight. Baby, I know what's coming, I could barely wait. And when it was on, they wanted me gone, boy, I'm here to stay. Stop calling me little bro, I got mileage on me. Walked in with the whole team and we riding on it. More action and no talk, I went quiet on him. Walked in with the whole team and we riding on it.
I don't be with me so basic. Boy, you the op and your bros hating. All of them fake, I see both faces. Scared of the whip, it's a ghost racing. I knock them down to their cold cases. Marathon run, I'ma slow pace it. They did not want me to go places. Foil plans like the gold place.
And if we pulling up with the whole squad, are you ready to told y'all that you better be running? I'm in my go yard, when I walk in, I know y'all telling me nothing. I'm the man, suck it if y'all in denial. I get the chip on them and I bust out the south side, is that big of the dial?
Boy, yo, stop it, quiet. If it's no, I done got it. See my jewels, shining, shining. White diamonds, Miley Cyrus. Private jet, private pilot. Look at me, stylish, stylish. Masterpiece, body, young.
Hey, I don't know no better, I'm on this every day. You cannot run with me, boy, I'm a heavyweight. Baby, I know what's coming, I could barely wait. And when it was on, they wanted me gone, boy, I'm here to stay. Stop calling me little bro, I got mileage on me. Walked in with the whole team and we riding on it. More action and no talk, I went quiet on him. Walked in with the whole team and we riding on
Hey,
it.
couple of bands up in my pocket. I don't want pulse to get wild nonsense. We got momentum, don't try to stop it. Diamonds are clearer than my conscience. I don't let bygones be bygones. That's when I'm honest. Penthouse building, reach heaven's heights. Nah, that's what you call a God complex.
Remember the days I was down low when it was out cold, but I went out and got it. Look at my milestones, man, it feel like the Dow Jones when you look at my pocket.
Look at the flex, whipping the Teslas. I'm a mess, but it's all a finesse. Boy, yo, stop it, quiet. If it's no, I done got it. See my jewels, shining, shining. White diamonds, Miley Cyrus. Private jet, private pilot. Look at me, stylish, stylish. Masterpiece, body, young.
Hey, I don't know no better, I'm on this every day. You cannot run with me, boy, I'm a heavyweight. Baby, I know what's coming, I could barely wait. And when it was on, they wanted me gone, boy, I'm here to stay. Stop calling me little bro, I got mileage on me. Walked in with the whole team and we riding on it. More action and no talk, I went quiet on it. Walked in with the whole team and we riding on it.
Are you irresponsible without your money or not?
From the site that many call the loudest in the NFL, we are inside Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up with the Buffalo Bills.
Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Here's the kicker.
Hey, yo, you got a mic, bro? I know you got a mic.
And we are underway from Arrowhead. And this carries into the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. First down, they're going to throw with Allen. Escaping the pressure right. And incomplete.
Hey, talk on the mic, bro. I know you got one. Got a PS5.
Like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
Throwing again here on second down, this time complete. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. Now the first carry for Devin Singletary. And he's able to get it to the 30.
This dude does short routes the whole game, and then just runs the ball for the first
They
down.
get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue.
So he does. See, look, all you can do is freaking slants.
Eluding the pressure right.
Yeah, I'm on those slants.
Finding
Prick your butt,
complete.
boy.
A gain of 6 there on first.
Stop trying to do slants.
They wanted out of that play. The tight end did. And I don't mean it in a positive way. Great job of him holding on after absorbing that big hit.
Slant, slant, slant.
A play fake to
Slant, look at that.
Singletary.
Slant,
Now
slant,
it's
slant. Everything is slant.
Steps away to his left. He'll run it.
Oh, you're a little girl running out of bounds. For what?
Across the 45. Josh Allen, very
Why are you running out of
athletic
bounds?
at 6'5", showing the versatility, picking up the first on the scramble. Now here's a defensive timeout.
Like, I didn't even mean to call a timeout, bro. Damn, I'm trying to wipe off my controller.
Aside here in this first quarter.
I might have to.
A couple of first downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on first down. So they fake the handoff. Now Allen dancing to his left. And that'll be incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Allen. Flush to his right. And his throw is incomplete. Stephon Diggs, his intended receiver. 3rd down here.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
It's Knox, the tight
Just
end,
take the
making the
field goal,
catch.
dude.
They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th.
One of the money routes for any offense, the drag route.
I know, he's so bad, dude. He does short routes.
He can stop at any point and make himself available to the quarterback and get a completion. But I love the communication we saw there. All the defenders pointing out the receiver.
He's trying to make me jump on something.
And
Yeah.
will rally to the ball after the catch and stop him short of a first down.
They're on those, kid.
Down here, that pass knocked away
Oh.
and incomplete. The Bills drive stalls out on 4th down. And this crowd into it early. Their guys stand tall on the opening drive of the football game. On first down, Mahomes
Oh my God, bro.
And this one's going to
This
go the
dude
wrong
is
way.
so
Losing
bad.
yardage back at the 42.
He's not smart, he's
Not what they had
stupid.
in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4.
You know what the key to a good screen pass is, don't you?
Bet you're going to tell me good blocking?
Good blocking eventually. But first is good acting. You want to let the defenders go past you, leak out to whichever
got
side
some for
or
him.
even
You
in the
wanna
middle
keep
where you
doing
want to
that.
set up the screen, and then
Uh-huh,
you do your
doing
blocking.
slants too.
How about the read, though, by the defensive guys? They weren't fooled at all. They actually ran with the lineman to where the play was and smothered it for a loss of yardage.
Keep doing it too.
Downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run.
My God, dude.
Receiver, and he's brought down. That sack by Tremaine
Ooh, I
Edmonds.
wished I had
Many
Lamar
times when
Jackson,
you
bro.
talk about mobile quarterbacks, you get the sense that they feel like they can get out of any bad situation. They keep moving around and trying to emulate guys like the Scrambler or the Dodger. Instead, they keep losing yardage and digging themselves a hole that they can't get out
No,
of.
let's go.
Here's a deep shot that's complete. And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 22-yard line. A good pickup there, 26 yards. Rolling to his right.
Oh my God, dude, this dude has to blitz. He really has to blitz. He doesn't have a line.
So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. They go play action. Now Mahomes. They'll roll him out right. Looking again for Watkins, and this time that's complete.
Next chance.
He gets it to the run. And it's right there. Here we go now on 1st and goal. We're scoreless after 1. Second quarter from Arrowhead. It's the Chiefs in possession.
And he got ball first. He wasted all the first quarter trying to score. Stupid. And I know he hears me, but it says he has the headset on. He just won't talk.
And again, it's Mahomes. That is caught.
Hi, buddy. He said.
Take it on in for the Chiefs touchdown. Mahomes hitting his favorite target, Travis Kelce, on the touchdown pass. As his guys are first on the scoreboard here this afternoon. Andy Reid never one to shy away from taking chances.
I know.
For 2. Flushed out right.
You suck! You suck! You suck, bro.
So the signal caller doing it himself there on the 2-point try.
You got to like that. We always talk about the ball staying in the hands of the best players, but most of the time you want to get it to a back, pitch it to a wide receiver. In this case, the quarterback did it himself.
That dude sucks.
Out of the back of the end zone, so we will start
Easy dubs, bro. Not even gonna try no more.
Start their next drive. And last time this unit was out here,
No, he's scared. He's not gonna run the ball out.
6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession.
Now he's gonna abuse his little running back. Play action, yep, on that. We're on that.
Time to his left. And now he's going to use his legs.
Imagine running with freaking Josh Allen being scared. Josh Allen will never fumble. Ugh. So garbage. Sucky player.
Escaping the pressure right.
Yeah, that's why Stephon Diggs sucked. Freaking bum. Stop trying to give him the ball. All he can do is roll out and pass the ball. Like, you're not juking nobody, bro. Sit your butt down.
He took the shot. It fell incomplete.
5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
He can run for it, and he will. And they're able to work this to the
all you can do is freaking run with Josh Allen, bro. All you can do is he score. I got something for you now. I got something for him. I got something for him now. Oh, I did run commit too. The heck?
There, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3. From the gun, Allen, eluding the pressure right.
But now.
And this is going to get out of bounds, so they will gain a bit of yardage on the play, actually, and they'll hold on to the football as well. Thankfully for the offense, a fortuitous bounce there when the fumble goes out of bounds, because they're down here in the red zone. You don't want to lose one there.
You don't want to lose one, and the best part, because it went out of bounds, they retained possession, still have an opportunity to put points on the board.
Boy, no chance.
Might as well take your 3, buddy. Might as well just take your 3. Bro, why don't you take your 3 points? Take your 3 points, bro. I promise you, just take your freaking 3 points. Dude. Oh my God, he would do that. Freaking fickle.
First down yardage before he's brought down just outside the 10 at the 11.
Still butt down, freaking Dolphin Terry. Exactly, that's how you know this dude's a freaking old head. That head. 1-on-1 with Stephon Diggs, he still won't throw it up.
Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen.
Stupid. Why would you do that? Frick off me.
Great return as they're finally able to take him down. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one where you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking
don't talk about it.
At worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3.
Wide open. Dot.
In the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
He actually threw it for him.
5 yards shy of midfield.
Stupid. And I get ball, so if I score.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Complete. The tight end Kelsey. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Another connection between the two.
I need to score ASAP.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. He'll let this go for the
You got burned, buddy. No! Tyreek Hill, why are you dropping the ball, dude? God.
And it keeps 6 points off the board. Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Mahomes. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Bell.
No, I should have kept going.
15-yard line. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards. There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes.
Touchdown. Let's go.
Kansas City. DeMarcus Robinson.
Easy, bro.
Seconds of the first half. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. Andy Reid never one to shy away from taking chances. He'll go for 2. Again, they'll throw with Mahomes.
Alright, you got that pick, bro. You're still lucky. You're lucky you got that.
Well, as most teams do in their 2-point attempt, they pass the ball. Instead, it gets intercepted. And remember, if you pick it off, you get a chance to take it all the way back, get 2 points yourself, right?
Yeah, not the case here, but that's why you got to be really careful with those throws, especially to the outside.
Oh, you know I get you though. Time doesn't. I'm not even gonna hit you, bro. I'm not even gonna hit you, dude. You just being stupid, thinking the time gonna run out. Stupid.
Yes, sir. No reason to do anything foolish as they'll snap it one.
Wait, does he not know I get ball? I get the ball, kid.
Time running short here, they'll simply take a knee, and that should do it for half number 1. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you.
I get the ball, bro. Like, what are you doing, bro?
Ready for the start of the 3rd quarter. The Chiefs have the lead and set to receive the football. Taken about 7 yards deep. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second.
And that's caught inside the 30. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown.
Yeah, look at that.
71 yards. And the Chiefs are able to
I just threw a bomb.
For as big and strong as some of these guys are, especially when you see them in full pads, it is sometimes hard to appreciate how truly fast they can move. That was incredible. They'll buy some time right. And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more.
22. Bills nothing.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And Roberts choosing not to bring this one out.
This dude needs to go practice, bro. This dude needs to go practice before he plays another game. Too easy.
And we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequences.
Devil Singletary, dude. Freaking small freaking monster,
big
bro.
chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve.
Think I'm gonna fall for that? And then you just
Being
run the
chased
ball.
out left. And he's going to keep it here. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line.
Imagine running the ball with Josh Allen. Yeah, that's why you ain't talking, because you know you suck. Yeah, why don't you want to talk? Bomb, bro. He's a bomb. That's why he's not talking. He's a bum. He is a bum. He's a bum. That's why he's not talking. He is a bum. Don't throw another pick like you did before, buddy. Do not throw another pick like you did before.
So the shotgun snap to Allen. Flush to his right.
Boom! Throw butt down. Freaking think you're gonna get an easy touchdown? Heck no. Right? Garbage, dog, what an orange, no yard. Straight dog. You're so lucky, dude. Stephon Diggs thinks he's so good. He's so bad.
So second and goal there from the 1. They go to the air.
And the perfect down to throw the football in this sequence. Second down is always coming.
Throw butt down, bro. What's wrong with you?
They worked it out to perfection on that one by throwing it into the
It's 6-22, Dion. He thinks he's so good.
Touchdown pass to kick it away.
Yeah, because he freaking, what's his name? Just do a freaking slant all the freaking time. Slant, slant, slant. That's all he can throw is slant.
As he's dropped at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
From the 31, Mahomes.
No, what are you doing, bro? My God, Tyreek Hill. What are you doing?
Guys will take over at the 30-yard line. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 right at the 30. So after the INT, it's Allen. Steps away. And that is incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket.
Yeah, I threw a pick.
That's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Now a throw downfield is taken in by his running back. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped.
He thinks he's so good because all he can do is run outside the pocket and throw the ball. He ain't no real man. He can't just stay in the pocket and throw the ball.
On first down, Allen. Out to the left, he's got his tight end Knox. And he'll go out of bounds.
He's a little girl. He can't stay in the pocket and throw the ball.
Really nice gain of 25 yards.
He'll never do that in his life. He'll always run the ball. Run outside the pocket with the ball. Never did sit there. You're not going away. You're not getting 100 yards. I promise you that.
Operating from the gun. Allen flushed out right. Got a man and he hits him in stride. No gain that time on the completion, and it'll be third down. A little risky there when you roll out of that pocket right like he did. You complete the pass, but you don't get anything out of it.
How many times have we seen when a quarterback exits out of the pocket, doesn't matter whether they go left or right, the defense loses its leverage, right? There's a little chaos back there. And receivers come open.
They actually got the first down.
They didn't let that happen and held it to no gain.
They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first.
Fourth quarter, let's go. I'm winning this game.
The Bills have the football, but they trail here as we begin quarter number 4. First and goal, and they got to be thinking.
I'm winning this game, no doubt.
Into this football game. They'll look to run with Singletary, and this will result in him losing yardage. Back to the 3. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down. Allen going to throw.
I knew that was happening, dude.
Bills touchdown. Tyler Croft there to make the grab, and the Bills cut into that.
So good.
Attempt here as the Bills line up to go for 2.
Stupid, ugly pass, dude.
So the 2-point conversion, no good.
Alright, bet. I'm scoring clock and I'm scoring.
Go their way now. It's a big uphill battle for the rest of the fourth quarter.
The attempt was to try and make it a one-score game, right? Touchdown, get 2, now you've tied it up. Instead, they don't get it, still down 10.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about, now Bell hit. He lost the football.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover.
Oh my God, throwing picks.
Point they need. Picked up by the all-pro corner, Josh Norman.
Patrick Mahomes selling right now. Dude. Josh freaking Norman, dude. God.
No doubt about it. They did what they had to do to give themselves a chance to get back into the game. They turned it over to the offense.
Oh, no, he lost the football.
Come on, it goes out of bounds.
Wind up out of bounds. That catch good for only a couple. Can almost see inside his face mask there the look of relief. He coughed it up, but it goes out of bounds. They keep it.
Someone carrying around the lucky horseshoe, aren't they? If I were him, I'd go out and play the lottery after that one.
And he is into the end zone.
He scored, bro. Dion, I'm finna lose.
Allen on target there to Stephon Diggs. And the
Stupid
Bills
bum.
use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6.
I know Paul Revere talked about
Now he wants to actually take his field goal.
Right? 1 by land, 2 by sea. He didn't mention air because right now we're
Yeah.
seeing a big-time performance, aren't we? That's 2 touchdowns so far in this game.
Where'd you pull that one from?
And, every now and then I actually listened in history class.
And you're just a scholar all the way around. You're reading all the time. I like that you fit that in the broadcast.
I just grab a nugget when I can.
The lane opens here. He's past the 30. Room to run at the 50. Still going inside the 30.
Let's go, bum.
All the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. He goes 105 yards on the kick return. And the Chiefs add on to their lead. Working from the gun, Mahomes. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a two-point conversion as far as how you're defending it?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst, and if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
A good start to the drive here as that's caught out on the left side. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a first down. Allen off the play fake. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And he is finally out of bounds, just shy of the 5, all the way down at the 6. A big play here for the Bills. And even 50 yards. Allen now operating from the gun. And that is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. Dawson Knox, a touchdown grab from Josh Allen. And the Bills draw a bit closer. He was on point throwing the ball right there. He had the big play to get him down close, and then he delivers a touchdown pass on 1st and goal.
And you mentioned the big play that got him down close. I think that big play left him reeling a little bit. They didn't recover from it. And, you know, they always talk about having to have a short memory on defense after a big play against you. Looks like their memory was a little too long there.
And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision, loses him about 4 yards. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. I'm curious to see, Charles, about the play calling on this drive. Last time out, the interception that led to a touchdown. Here we are. I mean, very close, one-score game. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Poyer. And a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line. So, my goodness, I wouldn't have thought this possible not too long ago, but that turnover there means we have a game again.
Yeah, it's been a completely different team here in the second half. I just wonder on the other side of the field, where the starters telling the backups, get ready, you're going to get some playing time. And now guess what? Hope they didn't cut the tape off of their wrists and ankles. They got to go back out there and play.
He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. From the gun, Allen. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line.
But they certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another 1st down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
2 minutes remain, and that's our score differential as well. 2 points here in the 4th quarter. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Allen going to give this one to Singletary. He will push his way down to about the 14. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
Singletary again. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. They run here with Singletary. And the Bills are going to be set up with a 1st and goal. He couldn't quite reach the chalk, but they'll have it at the 1-yard line. 2nd and goal from the 1. Singletary here running out of the gun. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts. That'll be their 3rd and final stoppage here as we step aside. They'll try and run. Here's Singletary. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the fourth.
Wow. 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 I know it's a never-say-never situation, but to me, that looks like that's the one that's going to finish them off.
The score that puts them in front here late, but now you got to rally your kick team, don't you, and say the last thing we need is a big return.
And what happens is guys get overeager, get out of their lane because they're so excited they want to make the last tackle. You mess up, could come back at you a long way.
And this carries into the end zone. And with time a factor here late, he'll just take a knee, and they'll start things out at the 25. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. They're down here in a one-score game. At the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation, late game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They've called these plays a bunch of times. Now's their chance to execute them.
Well, they have the opportunity now. Here's the execution. And he just gets rid of it, throws it away. A wise move there, looked like nobody open, now second down. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Snags it for the pick.
Check. I done made about $1 million and I'm only 19. Icy water dripping on a white tee. And shorty got a man, but she saying wife me. I got checks coming in like a pair of Nikes. If I like it, then you know I'm finna get it. Hit the bag and then I flip it, watch me do it. All them on my wrist going stupid. Tryna put them on, but they never do it. They like, hold up, wait a minute, like don't make sense, don't really get it. I'm steady getting to the chicken, that 50 finger licking chicken. I mean, I'm getting to the good guap. Keep a rack in my socks. Diamonds cost me a lot. Nike check up all of my stocks. Hey yo, Nike check. T-shirt check. Sneakers check. Socks check. Hoodie check. Shorts.
The NFL is on EA Sports, and we are in Silicon Valley at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. The scene a short time ago. This crowd, they love their 49ers, and they were in full roar as their guys burst out of the locker room. And we're ready for football as the 49ers get set to do battle with Russell Wilson and the Seattle Seahawks. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he
Hey, yo, what's up?
if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25.
This is not even the real team I'm playing with. This is not even my real team, dude. I'm just messing around right now.
Here with the option left.
Man,
He'll have a first down past the 40, and he'll go out near midfield at the 49.
You're not
It's fair to
gonna
say
be
there's
my
nothing that gets a
friend.
crowd to its feet quite like a big play, and that was something special there. Boy, was he moving. On first down, Wilson. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Pass rusher extraordinaire, D Ford that time, getting the sack. Another try after the first down sack. Wilson escaping the pressure right. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So he was past the line of scrimmage when he threw it.
And as they say, that's a no-no. Got to be able to understand where you are on the field and not cross the line before throwing the ball downfield.
Airing it out for Olsen. And that's caught inside the 30. And he gets it down deep into San Francisco territory. It's a big play on third down for the Seahawks. 53 yards. From the red zone now, here's Wilson on first down. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. Chris Carson there to make the grab. And the Seahawks take the ball down the field and score on the opening drive. And this will give the Seahawks a 7-0 lead.
The score, Seahawks 7, 49ers nothing. Jason Myers.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. Taken in the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10 at their own 24. They'll run for the first time with Raheem Mostert. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. A first down run there by Mostert as he'll get this forward for a gain of about 3.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. It'll go as a first down for San Francisco on a pickup of 16. Garoppolo going to give to Mostert. And he'll be taken down at the 33, a pickup of about 4.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it.
A fight for the football, and it's intercepted.
We did a lot for the wins. Came in a drop on the 10. Now we on top once again. Yeah. I had to tighten the plan. Yeah, I got it right in the end. Now we on top once again. I don't want it if it ain't love. If it ain't, get it away from me. Who you gon' jack if it ain't us? LABB to the bakery. Some mad that I came up. I know my granny gon' pray for me. It was just us in the vacancy. We had to get it from A to B. Wheels never felt like this. 2 seats in the hills, how I feel righteous. Blue sheets for the mills, but the deal priceless. New keys can't kill what's still private. I might just double it up. Did it? Never enough, I'm with it. 5, 2, 3 on the business. Whole team got wins and the wheels still spinning. I told them what I told them. We did a lot for the wins. Came in a drop on the 10. Now we on top once again. Yeah. Hey, I had to tighten the plan. I got it right in the end. Now we on.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as we are in the inner harbor of Baltimore at M&T Bank Stadium. Here's a scene a short time ago. The Ravens introduced to this sellout crowd, and through a sea of pyrotechnics, out they came from the tunnel. We're set to go as the Ravens get ready to match up with the Kansas City Chiefs. Harrison Butker set to get us started. It's 2 AFC powerhouses, the Chiefs and Ravens, underway in Baltimore, taken about 7 yards deep. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive, almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
Jackson from the shotgun, eluding the pressure right. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. To throw again. Jackson forced out to his left. He'll dump this off complete to Dobbins. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. And they'll try and run the option to pick it up. And he will not only not get the yard he needed, he goes the wrong direction. That'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And that'll bring up 4th down. But he's got Snead. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. They moved the ball over 50 yards between this play and the last one.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. And a diving grab. I think he got that, yes. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. From the gun, it's Jackson. Flush to his right. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Chiefs. You think about it, Charles, this is not a quarterback that's used to running the football a lot. In that time, he was loose with it, had it knocked free.
He always has to think to himself that there's always going to be traffic around because of what you just said. Not that elusive, not going to get into the open field very often. Remember, he's not Lamar Jackson.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off here by Jimmy Smith. And they'll take over inside the 44-yard line. Wow. Certainly not the cleanest of starts to this football game. Back-to-back plays yield turnovers in this first quarter.
So there's not much flow right now. A very choppy game. And I know this. It's a copycat league. We say it all the time about the NFL. But I'm not quite sure this is what they had in mind about something they wanted to emulate.
No, you don't want to emulate a turnover. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. And not a lot of success to be found there.
Oh, you got that right, partner, because if you're trying to
Didn't
make
let me
miss 10 yards or so downfield, that's a pretty good point. But if you got to do it in your own backfield, I consider that a problem.
You turned over the ball.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Complain about everything silent. But if I do, then I'd be bored.
Jackson gonna run.
Why did I do that?
Yardage brought down at the 32.
No, cause I thought you were gonna.
Lost that time. It's gonna make 2nd down pretty tough. Jackson.
You know what?
Rolling to his left. Now he'll pull it down. Space to run past the 20.
No! Let's go.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football. Exposed that time. Wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
Again, Jackson will keep it.
I did not.
And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. On 2nd and 12, Jackson steps away to his left. He's going to take off. Jackson here, and he lost the football.
You have trust. You storming into it. You have trust, Lamar. What are you doing?
Get the football back.
After those first 2 drives,
I'm really going to get on your head, bro.
They're going to want some forensics on this. What is going on with this ball club? Unable to hold on to the football and take care of it.
They had 2 straight fumbles for them to start out.
Yeah, you would think that this team would come in ready to go. Sometimes just mentally not prepared. and it shows up in these types of plays.
Dude, I was finna, bro, you was finna get sacked. I was finna snag your hair off.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do
I
is
was finna rip your blood
a deeper route, and then breaks it up, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body.
Dude, this is gonna be a hard game.
Away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Now Mahomes.
Stupid. Yo! What is this animation, bro? Come.
Second down. Mahomes going to throw.
I knew it, though! I read it, bro. I knew you were gonna throw it. I was like, I don't think he's gonna throw it. I was like, yeah, he's throwing it. So I tried to go down there quick.
And he's going to be brought down. The number one mission of any offensive line, you got to protect that quarterback, keep him safe back there. This time, the rush got to him in a hurry. On is the punter Townsend as he gets this one away. That's taken it around the 40. 51 yards on the punt there. And the Ravens, they'll take over. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And they'll be looking to atone for last time's mistake of fumbling inside the red zone. Certainly they don't want to do that again.
And so much emphasis placed on red zone offense. I mean, you have periods devoted in practice just for that, because everyone knows how vital it is to put points on the board when you've entered that part of the field. And to come away with nothing, that's difficult for a team to handle.
And difficult, and now we'll see if they can make it less difficult on themselves on this drive. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard.
Off the play fake to Dobbins, here's Jackson. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Willie Snead, 28 yards. And the Ravens have taken the early lead.
Brandon, they just got the ball, and already they're in the end zone, and you're getting ready to talk about the PAT. That was fast.
And they'll try to run it in with Dobbins. And he is not going to make it. They stop him up short, and this will remain a 6-0 ball game. So the defense gets the stop. I know it's situation to situation, but who has more pressure there, offense or defense, when they go for 2?
I truly believe it's the defense has more pressure, because the offense has an entire playbook wide open from the 2-yard line. You can run it, you can throw it. So defensively, I think most teams are going to be aggressive and force the issue and try and bring pressure. Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
A well-executed 22-yard gain.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. And it's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
On first down, Mahomes. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. Yannick Ngakoue able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Now that was just absolute perfect man coverage. Nowhere for them to go with the football. Led to a sack. That's really difficult to do in today's NFL with all these gazelles running around that you're trying to cover in the secondary.
After the sack on first down, Mahomes. A nice job of eluding the pressure there, scrambling for 11. I thought they were going to sack him there like they did on first down. Great coverage, but he found a way to move with his legs.
Yeah, his ability to take off. Not only did he get some yardage back, he got a little bit extra. Really helps him on 3rd down, makes it manageable now.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted.
Give me a kiss next time.
Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And he will bring this back. It's a pick six and a Raven touchdown. Now here's a defensive timeout called by the Chiefs. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Justin Tucker for the extra point. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2. They don't get it.
Okay, they went for the fake off of the extra point attempt. It's a long way to go, and they didn't get there. Didn't get it completed successfully. Did someone dare them to do that? Did someone double dog dare?
I was going to ask, well, maybe they saw something on film, but do you see something on film with those to try something from the 15 on a PAT? I don't know.
The only thing they needed to see on film there was a snap, a hold, and someone kicking the ball through the post.
Now the first carry for Le'Veon Bell. Fights through, and now a crease. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first.
I have to admit, I'm excited by that play call and the end result, because this is a team that's down big early in the first quarter, and a lot of teams will just panic, abandon the playbook, and just start firing the ball all over the place. It's way too early for that. Stick to what works for you.
Down double digits, and we talked about their game plan. And Mahomes misfires again, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 13, and the return will stop right around the 25. So more problems here in this first quarter. Already 2 scores down, and here they give away the football.
And if I'm the head coach, I think it's time to start lighting a fire under some of these guys. Now, you have to do it within your personality. They can't perceive it as fake. But I'd go get after some guys because they don't look ready to play to me. They look flat, uninspired. It's time to get moving.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets them to 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 31.
Jackson with a handoff to Dobbins on the option. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down. Play action. It's Jackson sliding out of the pocket. Catch is made by Marquise Brown. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. That one goes for 24 yards. Jackson fakes the give and keeps it. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson, 39 yards as the Ravens push further out in front. Justin Tucker for the extra point. Flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, I have to admit, I'm scratching my head a little bit here trying to make sense of what I just saw. Number one, huge lead. Just kick the extra point and be done with it. Number two, if you are going to go for two, just line up and go for it from the 2-yard line. Why make it so difficult? That's a long way to go to try and pick up some points.
And they're going to start in a hole as he's brought down at the 11.
Man, they ain't got a chance, cuz. They ain't got a chance.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of, you're like, oh, man, I can't throw 4.
No, what's interesting is, what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence that he's going to turn things around?
We'll see what they do. Now a throw for the All-Pro Kelsey is complete. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on. And I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, you don't give up big...
And he's taken down. Back in his own 7. Pernell McPhee always a threat to find the QB, and he gets to him there. And that is the 3rd sack this offensive line has allowed this first quarter.
Man, that puts him on pace. Let me do the rudimentary math here. To be sacked 12 times in a game, I know he's not going to go for that. I wonder if it's going to reshape what they decide to do on offense in terms of play calling.
Well, I can tell you what, when he popped up, shaking his head, frustrated right now behind center. On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. And certainly not the greatest of kicks there. This one will be down inside their own 40-yard line.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. A huge loss on the play, and it's 2nd down. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. And he'll get it out to midfield. They'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. A big gain there after going backwards, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
We did a lot for the wins. Came in and drop on the 10. Now we on top once again. Yeah. I had to tighten the plan. Yeah. I got it right in the end. Now we on top once again. I don't want it if it ain't love. If it ain't, get it away from me. Who you gon' jack if it ain't us? LABB to the bakery. Some mad that I came up. I know my granny gon' pray for me. It was just us in the vacancy. We had to get it from A to B. Wheels never felt like this. 2 seats in the hills, how I feel righteous. Blue sheets for the mills, but the deal priceless. New keys can't care what's still private. I might just double it up. Did it? Never enough, I'm with it. 5, 2, 3 on the business. Whole team got wins and the wheels still spinning. I told them what I told them. We did a lot for the wins. Came in and drop on the 10. Now we on top once again.